Welcome to the Uncopyable Women in Sales bonus question episode. This is a short Q&A where I ask each of my guests the same 5 personal questions. It's your chance to learn about each of my guests on a more personal level. I'm back with Shama Hyder, and Shama is the founder and CEO of Zen Media, which is one of the country's leading B2B marketing and PR companies. And we just had a fantastic 30-minute conversation. So if you haven't listened to that, I really encourage you to do that, and you'll learn things. You'll be inspired. So don't miss the regular episode. Now we're going to get to know a different side of Shama. And I have the same 5 questions, Shama, for you that I ask everyone. And I am really looking forward to your answers. And the first one is, what did you want to be when you grew up?
So by the way, I don't think we held back on that podcast.
I don't think we did either. I say learn from the personal side. We did talk about personal stuff, didn't we?
It got very personal. What did I want to be when I grew up? So many things. I wanted to be a doctor at one point. I wanted to be a journalist. So I think that journalist is probably the longest standing, which is funny because I do that now. I guess I always knew I wanted to be in comms.
Yeah, definitely related. All the content you create, you're writing, speaking too. So either a doctor or a journalist. Well, you know what? When you're young, you don't even know the possibilities, and you created your own possibilities. So, what's something you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Gosh, I feel so grateful. I feel like I've gotten to do pretty much if I was to die tomorrow, I'd die happy, which makes me feel very, like a very lucky girl. What have I wanted to do that I've not had a chance to do yet? Gosh, I guess so fun. I wanted to write and publish a fiction book, which I'm working on. So yeah, that will make me both a nonfiction and a fiction author. So that is something that I wanted to do and is already in the works.
Well, then can you reveal what that's about, or is that top secret?
Oh no, it's a literary fiction book. It takes place in Miami, so it's fun, and it's going to be a fun beach read, sort of mystery, a little bit of romance thrown in, a lot of bit of culture thrown in. So think like Crazy Rich Asians.
Perfect description. Well, I will definitely be buying that book. So,
thank you. Authors need readers, so I will.
Yeah, that's right. That's
like
right.
Steve says, all contributions.
You heard that? Oh my God! I hear that all the time. All contributions are gratefully accepted.
Yeah, I love it.
Or appreciated.
Yeah, it's a great philosophy for life.
So let's talk about all the amazing things to choose from about Shama. What is something that you like about yourself?
Like about myself? I like that I'm always growing as a person. I think I like that I am not a perfectionist, but an editor. So I'm constantly, like who I am. I'm not stuck to being who I was yesterday, tomorrow. In fact, I hope that I am a different, person. And so, yeah, I would say I like that about me, that I'm not very stuck in my ways.
You're evolving, which, and also will be interesting. I didn't get a chance to ask you, but maybe some other time, just how you see the future of social media evolving. That's another story, but let's talk about this. Is there something about you that you would like to change?
I wish I was taller.
I know I've heard 5 pounds less, so taller is good too.
I'm 5'2" on a good day, but my husband swears that if I was tall and blonde, we'd just be friends. So maybe it's not enough. He's 6'2", so there's definitely days where I'm like, I have to tippy toe. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry. I don't think you're going to get your wish. You can manifest a lot of things.
You can live with it. Yeah.
But, yep. I've heard, actually, I think one person said they wanted to be taller. Interestingly, I just went on a trip to Utah. Amazing. We hiked. It was so cool. And one of the gals in my friends group, she's 6'2". And you know what? That's hard too.
I bet. Yeah. I'm not saying I want to be 6'2". I'm just saying like 5'4" would have been.
Yeah. A couple inches. Well, there's always heels. So, last but not least, what is your, and because this will be interesting because you've traveled so much. What is your favorite vacation spot?
Gosh. I want to be like, for what? What are we doing on this vacation?
Well, and while you're thinking about this, I'll say, Steve said there are trips and there are vacations. So a trip is when you go to Italy and you see all the monuments and all the historical things and, you eat fabulous food and it's fun, but it's a trip. And then to him, going to Maui and doing nothing is a vacation. So
I don't think I'm wired to never to do nothing. Like, I just don't think that's in me. So maybe we stick to trips. I really, really love London. I think it's just such a great city and there's just so much to do. And I'll say London.
I like that. So London is great. And you can have a cup of tea. No, spot of tea. You have a spot of tea.
A cup of tea. Yeah. A cuppa. Yeah. A cuppa. And I'm such a tea person. So that probably helps.
Perfect. London will be great then. Well, Shama, thanks again. I really appreciate this and very enjoyable. You were every bit as wonderful as I was hoping that you'd be. So thank you again for being on the podcast.
Thanks, Kay. This was fun. Thanks for making it fun.
Thanks for listening to this Uncopyable Women in Sales bonus question episode. And by the way, if you haven't heard today's full episode, I highly recommend you do that right now. Thanks again for listening, and always remember, be uncopyable.